Lab coat and eye protection required when working in this area. Yeah, we don't have time for any of that, okay? This chemical isn't gonna figure out its own composition. Eureka! It's highly reactive to bullets! Whereas my base is not? Wait, why would a crash test dummy be bulletproof? Like, if you're testing how safe it is for an SUV to drive into a wall, you wouldn't expect the wall to be armed. What's up, guys? Welcome to Room Smash, where I can only imagine the developers of Solar Smash decided that opening a black hole the size of Asia right next to the surface of Earth is fun, but opening a black hole the size of a basketball underneath a mannequin who can't handle a couple of sips of light beer would be even more fun. I wanted to hit him with a black hole, but I threw a salt shaker at him. Oh, there it is! Okay, well, I wasn't entirely wrong. There is quite a bit of shake. I love that this guy in the back is just like, it's not the first time someone spread a hole in this bar, and it won't be the last. I'm just now noticing that these weapons aren't particularly descriptive. Like, some of them you can figure out, but then others, you get stuff like a rock. What does that even mean? Am I gonna throw a rock at him? Or is a meteor gonna come crashing through the ceiling and wipe out the bar? There's no way of telling. You just gotta... No, I'm gonna throw a rock at him. Rise and shine, Jerry. Okay, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. How about this one? Like, do you think it's an electric floor? Is it an earthquake? Is it Harry Potter transformed into a house? It feels like I'm ordering a drink, and I could get anything from a sippy cup full of milk to a skull full of absinthe. It's a complete mystery. You just gotta roll the dice, or in this case, shake the house. Yeah, it was an earthquake, and that is a whole lot of broken glass. I guess you two don't really care, though. It's not like you have flesh, or the will to live. Here's another good one. Like, what does that mean? It's just an explosion symbol. That could be anything from like a bottle rocket shoved up his butt to punching in the code to a pocket nuke. There's just no way of telling. It's a complete mystery and a bit of a mistake. I love the fact that his arm just rolled across the bar like, I'm gonna clean this place up one way or another. Well, now that the bartender has been evaporated, I guess that makes you my responsibility. Let's go ahead and cut you off. No more drinks. Finally, something the rock can accomplish. I don't think it's gonna help when it comes to waking you up, though. If anything, that just kind of makes things more difficult. All right, so what can we do to wake you up? Maybe a little karaoke? Yeah, nothing quite like the embarrassment of a voice crack to really get the blood rushing. I don't think you need the microphone in your ass. Oh, that was a sticky grenade. I mean, those things are meant for taking out tanks, and it's not making getting you up and out of here any easier. When it comes to committing insurance fraud, how much video evidence is too much? Because I'm thinking we just torch the place, leave no evidence behind, we'll have fire clean up our mistakes, and then we can cash a fat check and walk away. It seems like a reasonable solution. You know, if anything, I think our little bar experiment here went right down the pooper, because apparently the entire bar is fireproof. Okay, we're just gonna leave. I think it's safe to say we wasted more than enough time day drinking and committing felonies, so hopefully we can get a little science done. You know, we need to get back to work. And the first science that interests me is this giant vat of chemicals back here, and how rock-proof it may be. Turns out it's incredibly rock-proof, really? That's kind of disappointing. I was kind of hoping that it would just explode and release a cloud of artificial e-girl farts into the air. That's probably not good. Isn't this how Planet of the Apes started? Lab coat and eye protection required when working in this area. Yeah, we don't have time for any of that, okay? This chemical isn't gonna figure out its own composition. Eureka! is highly reactive to bullets, whereas my base is not? Wait, why would a crash test dummy be bulletproof? Like, if you're testing how safe it is for an SUV to drive into a wall, you wouldn't expect the wall to be armed. It's already 20 after 12. Like, maybe if we didn't spend all morning incinerating drunks, then we would have enough time for the full ballistics test. But as it is right now, I'm thinking something that's a little bigger, a little faster, would probably get the job done. Yeah, he's not gonna be thinking a whole lot after that. Part of me wants to test just how precise some of these weapons are by picking off individual bottles of chemicals, but then the stronger, more fun part of me just wants to launch an RPG at them. Yeah, good luck explaining to your funding source that the last table blew up and it wasn't your fault. I can guarantee at any point in time, there are thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people on Facebook who are freaking out at the idea of scientists opening a black hole in a lab somewhere. So how about we make these boomer conspiracy theorists right and actually go ahead and open half a dozen black holes in a lab and see what they do. Oh. They just kind of played catch with the dummy's head and stuck a table in a wall. Well, I tried to suck everything into one corner in the hopes that fire can finally clear me of any wrongdoing. Like, there's so many colorful chemicals in here, something has to be flammable. E-girl farts have to be flammable, come on now. Like, I don't understand. It's like the gas burns off, but then everything is left unsinged. What's the point of having Molotov cocktails if nothing burns? It's like an illiterate person having a library. Oh, this place is just asking to get screwed with, but I feel kinda bad. Like, just because I had a rough morning at a bar and then a bad day at work doesn't mean I could walk down the street and kill somebody's career. They're not even here, it's closed. There's no one around. I wonder if I should throw dynamite at it. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Oh, even got a little button. So what if I throw more? There gonna be a limit to this? Okay, there is a limit. Well, that's a bummer. I was kind of hoping I could fill the whole store front. I love that I quickly went from not wanting to screw with this place to how much dynamite can I pack inside? Oh my God, I think I'm blind. All right, well, no more store. Is it safe to assume this isn't gonna help the situation? No. I kind of want to try that again, but I also kind of don't want to blow out my monitor. I genuinely think that's screwed with the brightness. Things look different now. Either the monitor or my eyes. Hold up a second, can we combine things? If I broke this window with a couple of rocks, it was not enough to screw with anything inside, but enough to give us easy access, then I might be able to fill the place with dynamite. We could put some on the shelves, maybe a little between the shelves. Careful, careful. And then I'm thinking we could open a black hole, and when all the dynamite is swirling around in the black hole, I'm sorry, did I just open a black hole inside of a china shop and it did nothing? These plates are still standing. And yet when I press this little red button, I'm deaf this time. Okay, why do I even try? Can we try another black hole real quick? Because the last one was a bit of a wet fart, but this one didn't break a whole lot of the china somehow. But okay, sure, why not? You know what, I've been saving this one. I don't know what it is, but it looks like something is gonna strike the planet and hopefully turn this entire shop into a crater. That would make me feel a whole lot better. Oh, wait, it's the laser? And we can leave marks on the walls? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Now you're just asking for it. You guys really thought I was gonna draw a giant dick on their wall, didn't you? Well, no, I'm Canadian, okay? I genuinely feel bad for having destroyed their livelihoods for a cheap laugh. That being said, I still don't want to get caught, so hopefully they have insurance? I mean, come on, they must. The money won't go to me, but it'll go to a good cause. Restoring their magic pots because they don't burn or get sucked up by black holes. I'm starting to think that these Molotov cocktails are made by Fisher-Price. Well, this is a dramatic difference from what we're just coming from. Instead of having nobody around, we've got everybody. Or at least 3 individual families. We got green, we got red, we got yellow. How about we make this a bit of a contest? You know, it's gonna be like Crash Test Dummy Survivor. Thinking we throw out a bunch of black holes, and whoever's left standing by the end wins. We'll do a heads count. That guy straight up had a black hole opened on his head, and he didn't even take his hands off his hips. What is happening? That wasn't good enough. Okay, well, we're moving on to round 2. Those are the ones who got voted out. How sturdy are you folks on your feet? Like, what if I use a whole bunch of earthquakes at the same time? Not a single one of you will fall over. Okay, then. I can't imagine hitting you in the face with a rock is gonna do anything. No, of course not. Rock, black hole, it's all the same. Oh. Maybe now is the Molotov's time to shine? I really doubt you guys enjoy fire all that much. Oh, yeah, that definitely hurts quite a bit. I think the yellow team just got eliminated. We had none left, so it's red versus green. I'm gonna slow down time and open a couple of black holes just long enough for me to hurl grenades at them. And then hopefully they'll get sucked up and thrown around randomly. Or I'll just destroy the containment facility. We really don't want these things getting out. Okay, that's a mistake. I'll just throw the grenades willy-nilly. How about that? Yeah, bounced off his face as everything does. And, ooh, red team took a pretty big hit there. 4 versus 2. How about we move on to a ballistics test? Can you handle a, oh, no, you can't handle the weak bullets. Okay, how about you? You can. You can't. You can't. You can, and I would imagine you, oh, he can't. He was just barely holding on. Took way too much damage. So, red and green, they're the only 2 left. And I need to figure out a fair way of figuring out who the winner is. Surprise earthquake. Anybody? No? I swear the only thing that could make them assert more dominance on me is a T-pose. I hate the fact that they're just constantly cycling between their strength poses. Oh, I don't know. I could try dynamite right down the middle. That looks pretty fair, right? Ooh, a little too much? I guess we're just gonna call it a draw. It's got me wondering how much dynamite can I bounce off this guy's junk? No, I was thinking how much can I put in the middle of the room, and then how will it affect the guys who are far away? That surprises me every single time. Huh, so there is a blast radius. They did manage to survive around the outsides. I mean, I doubt they're gonna be able to survive an RPG or 2. You know, that definitely tickles the pickle. I feel like I've gone through all of the weapons. Oh no, we haven't tried the shotgun. Yeah, it does shotgun stuff, and we got a Gatling gun, which does Gatling gun stuff. Sniper rifle is just more bullets in all reality. I don't know, I kind of expected there to be more. Oh, you know what? I'm willing to bet I could dramatically change things up by slowing down time. You know, it didn't quite work with the black holes the way I want them to, because the black holes don't work quite the way I want them to, but I'm willing to bet I could throw the maximum amount of dynamite, and that's just gonna hang out until I press the button. Then we could throw a whole bunch of sticky grenades. They take a while to go off. Then a bunch of frag grenades, max those out. Is there anything else that's explosive that I can lay down? How about some black holes? Why not? And then Molotovs, you guys can get in there, and I'll press the button. That would be the button. That would be the button actually working with the black holes? Did we make the black holes way stronger there? They actually managed to suck stuff up this time. That one guy in the background. Smug asshole. I'm not even sure if this is like a really good party or a really bad party. I feel like people should be dancing, but there are pyrotechnics. All right, you know what? I think that's gonna be it for this episode of Room Smash, guys. A much smaller game than something like Solar Smash, and I think probably even smaller than City Smash, which I haven't played yet. If you guys want to see that, or you want to see more of this, maybe when they release more weapons or updates or secrets, then be sure to leave a like in the video, leave a comment letting me know, and maybe I'll return to screw with black holes and explosives again soon. But thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.